Good evening, welcome back to FTT channel, where I'll be teaching you how to trade USD index and how to see how these guys manipulate you, how big institutions and big players manipulate you. So today we're just gonna dive into something really quick that I can show you an H4 that you can go and back test it. I just want to show you how the manipulation works and stuff. So I already analyzed this pair for next week, for next month, so that I can know where the market is going. So first thing first, you have to know, guys, let me switch for monthly. I want to show you how the H4 and the monthly correlate together. Like, this is monthly, and this is H4 and it correlates with monthly. So I just want to show you how it correlates with monthly. So let's go to monthly. I want to show you something that it will change your trading career. So you see this candle right here. Let me zoom it so that you can see. You see this candle right here. This is the last month candle. This is the last month candle. So between this candle right here at the top is the supply, and right down here is the demand. So when you go to H4, this candle correlate with the H4. So I will show you how this candle correlate with the H4. You will see what I'm talking about. So we're gonna see the supply right here and the demand right here. So let's just go to H4. Then I will confirm that thing for you so that you can see. So you see the H4. This is the supply that I was talking about, and this is the demand that I was talking about. So between the high and the low of this candle, this is the whole month. This is the, I'm sure, 5 weeks or 4 weeks of the whole month. So you see 1 2 3 4 5. So it's the 5 weeks or 4 weeks of the month, depending on which day year the market starts. So you can see on some other month they have joined a time separator here on H4, so that the month can start maybe in the middle somewhere right here. You see. So yeah, let's just go and dive back to what I was talking about. So yeah, you see this right here is your supply. You have saw it on a monthly demand and supply. That one candle represents this whole movement down right here. This whole movement is that candle on the monthly. So you just have to take that candle at the top and at the down. So it's your supply and your demand. So I just want to show you how they manipulate you. This is the correct. This pair was supposed to sell on the first week of the November. It was supposed to drop. So what they do to you is that they manipulate you. They make sure that they go above this candle right here. You see, let me see something right here. Yeah, so they make sure that they go above that candle right here, then you see. So this is where the manipulation happens. We need the manipulation. So the manipulation is this right here. You see, this whole movement, this pair was supposed to sell right here on this point. So they make sure they kick these people out first. So they just play the sideways until you guys gave up and say, oh, it's no longer selling. You understand? So that they can be ahead of you, so that you miss out the trade and keep buying. So this looks like it is buying, but for me it's not buying. I know these tricks. I've been seeing it so many times, and it's been repeating itself on the market. So I know these guys, they're just gonna first week up, take a stop loss, the second week up, take a stop loss, the third week up. So we just on the fourth week, the last week of the month. So this is the last week that it will determine if the market will go down or go up. So as you can see, I have marked the lowest of last week and the highest of the last week. So what you have to do is to wait, be patient. Once this trade goes in this direction, let me show you. Once this trade goes in this direction, you see, it keeps breaking the, what do you call it? I'm not a fan of the BOS break of the structure and stuff and that. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, it works, but I'm my project. I'm really focused on time. I know there's something that it makes sense. There's a distinction of this thing. Anything have a truth. guys. And the truth that I discovered in forex is that the time runs everything in forex. So you see, it just break the high of this. So if this pair manage to come back to this zone, so it might sell and come back to this zone right here. When it sells, it will come back to this zone right here. See, this is what will happen. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how these people manipulate you. So this thing gonna go again and play like this. Let me show you for the next month. You see, so this is the low, and there comes the high. If it failed to break this week right here, if it failed to break upper this week, it might come to this side. So it will make this what do we call it, something like this. You see, so we have the high and the low of November right there. We have the high of the November and the low of the November. So the market will make sure that it will come right here on this force before the end of November, just like this. You see. So this is where they are manipulating you. They're taking your stop losses. Those guys who are entering the stop losses, going hard, full margin. You understand? Yeah, they saw it that it's selling. It's a sell. They saw it, but the problem, they are not disciplined enough. So they're just gonna make sure that they kick them out before this trade goes back to the right direction. But I'm not pretty sure that it will come down here on the low of the October. It's just gonna come here and grab this. As you can see, this thing correlate, man. I don't care which strategy we are using, but as long as you are seeing what I'm seeing, you can even confirm that yeah, this is true. You see, if you're using the gaps, this is the gap right here. This is the gap. This gap must be filled. So it comes back to the strategy of this one. I know this kind of strategy. Yeah, you understand? Come to the strategy where the white candle started. It's right here. It's it failed to come. You understand? So the first demand, the second demand. This is where maybe you can put your buy orders. But for now, don't buy. Just wait for sell until this zone. So yeah, guys, this is what I wanted to show you. So I can really appreciate you if you guys can just subscribe, so I can show you how this other time frame works. Like the daily, I haven't even explained it, and the weekly I didn't. I think the weekly I explained it, and the monthly. So we are left I'm left to explain all these time frames on how it works. So I just wanted to explain it so that you can look on dollar, how the dollar is looking. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I'm just a guy who's sharing the information. So I would really like for you guys to subscribe for my channel, and then I will share more content about this strategy. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.